Everyone, welcome back to NFT Art Talk. We're talking news in the mornings, and we are here live with you guys. I hope you got your cup of joe ready. We're going to dive in to everything NFT. We're looking at charts, we're looking at industry updates, hot topics, and news that have caught Kartik and I's eye. If you haven't met us yet, my name is Moshe, aka DJ Fetus, and this is Kartik NFT and all the places. How you doing today, man?
Doing good, man. It's a little rainy here in Austin, Texas, man, but I'm feeling great. Kind of just, I'm actually a little bit tired because I did 2 yoga classes yesterday. It kind of took
Get
me
some,
out, bro. Yeah.
Let's go.
I think I was just hyped because we're getting all over the place on these streams now. So I was like, I need some extra energy.
Yeah, I feel that. Yeah, it's kind of like a cool day in Dallas today too. I got my jacket on, rightfully so. Yeah, same yesterday, man. I've been getting in my exercise routine. Been walking a couple miles, hitting some sit-ups and push-ups every day, just getting like the healthy routines back. So I vibe on that. And as you can see, fans of Miami, let's go Heat. Big win last night. Wrecked him. Just wrecked him. Made him sad. Made James Harden real sad. I mean, I know they don't have Joel Embiid. We didn't even have Kyle Lowry. Like, let's go, dude. Let's go.
I couldn't even watch a game because y'all just beating up so bad, bro.
I know, dude. At first, it was like, what is happening here, dude? Like, we looked a little shady in the first half of the 10, and we just came out and wrecked them. Of course, it was like while I was putting my kid to sleep, I like come back. I'm like, oh, great. Now we're up by 20. I'm like, oh, yeah, that's what I wanted. But anyways, look, we're here to talk about the news, not about the Miami Heat. Go Heat, NBA playoffs, big deal for Kartik and I. Let's go ahead and dive in a little.
All right, cool, man.
We like to share screens. If you're new to this and this is your first time here, please don't forget to like and subscribe. We really appreciate your support. If you're on YouTube, if you're on Twitter, or any of the other places, come on over to YouTube and hang out with us here or follow us there. We pulled up some OpenSea charts to look at quickly this morning. This is just kind of the top NFTs in the last 7 days in music. So we kind of pulled different categories rather than just like always the most popular. We want to see what's happening to the whole scene. Love seeing Violetta up here. Snoop Dogg and the XYZ. If you haven't seen that, that's really... Snoop's got 2 of them on OpenSea. Now he's like, oh, I'm going to start switching blockchains. Doing it all over. OMG Kirby, I think I've heard some of that music before. That's kind of the top 10. I always think it's interesting personally because it shows you like how developed this music scene is. Like we'll look at some of the other categories on OpenSea, but you can even see here like these are not like huge volumes and in the top 100 on OpenSea, which is one of the most popular NFT marketplaces, you know.
That's cool, man. Just showing you, there is space for music in the NFTs, and people are getting paid. So
yeah,
it's encouraging.
And congratulations to Violetta, just continuing to crush it. Yeah, we did the same for photography. We see some really interesting projects up here. Photography is a really cool space in the NFTs scene. If you haven't experienced it, we talk about it a lot on NFT Art Talk, our daily talk show where we review artists and art that inspires us every afternoon at 1 o'clock Central Time here in the same place on YouTube, Twitter, and Twitch. Don't forget about that. But yeah, we hopefully you can see this on your screen while we're scanning. But, you know, again, like even in the industry comparisons here, like, you know, this is about this collection is a top 100 last 7 days, and it's done about 1,500 USD, maybe a little bit less. I think ETH is under $3,000. So it's just interesting to see like this scene develop. Again, if you want to like dive into any of the specific artists, we'd love to have you on the show this afternoon or any afternoon in Central Time. And then we wanted to pull up the virtual worlds chart for you guys. We talk about the metaverse a lot. The metaverse is we're going to talk about it here when we dive into the news topics. You see some really, if you're not familiar, the sandbox and NFT worlds are just crushing it. It's interesting to see Decentraland down a little in volume. Again, that's just the last 7 days. So like if you look all time, if we're looking at like people who are just dominating the NFT space on OpenSea, again, this is a very niche market anyways. I guess I should preface that when I'm like showing you those numbers down at the bottom, those are just on OpenSea. That's not the market as a whole. That's not like every photography. That's just like one of the top like 3 places you can buy NFTs, you know?
Yeah, and then I was watching something. They were saying Decentraland Sandbox have been working on the metaverse for like many years. Actually, I want to say one of them was like since like 2015. So we just saw that Yuga Labs and Bored Ape Yacht Club came out with theirs. So just interesting. Those specific ones have been working on it for a long time.
Yeah, and I think here it is on Coin Market Cap's top NFT collection. So I believe they're taking. I don't know exactly where they're gathering all of their stats, but this is a much larger view than just like what's happening in one specific marketplace, like OpenSea. Um, so um, yeah, this is the project that Kartik was talking about. Other Deed, it really crushed it. It was one of the largest NFT sales. Like they sold 40,000 NFTs in like just a matter of a couple moments, and it was just crazy hearing about it in the spaces yesterday. People selling them and like immediately, because anybody who had a Bored Ape Yacht Club or a Mutant Ape Yacht Club, I believe, were given one, like a free mint, and then those people were buying them too. You could use ApeCoin to buy them. It was really interesting. Yuga's just really leading the way.
Yeah, I think they allowed two mints per wallet.
Right.
Yeah.
And look, Yuga, 1, 2, 3. Are they Doodles too? No.
I don't know. I think Doodle's independent right now.
CryptoPunks I know for. I mean, these are massive projects.
Yeah.
Estimated market cap is like billions of dollars, right? Is that?
Yeah. He's like 900.
No, it's like millions, like a couple hundred million. Okay, cool. Well, let's dive into some news topics. We're not just here to talk about the industry. Kartik, I'm going to let you kick it off, bro.
Cool. Yeah. So this is an article I came across this morning. Vaneck enters Metaverse with launch of NFT collection. Vaneck community NFT founder Mark Bartlett said that the tokens could serve as a type of digital membership card. Vaneck, an investment firm with over $82 billion in assets under management, revealed its entrance into the metaverse by releasing a collection of 1,000 non-fungible tokens on Monday. Yeah, man, I just looked at this article because now you're having big players kind of getting in the scene. I just want to reiterate that is happening in this community. So Vaneck is one of the first ones. I always looked at these NFTs kind of looking as like a fan club or digital membership card for like one-on-one artists. So it's kind of cool to see that they're doing that as well, and they're kind of backing the whole scene. So I just kind of want to bring that up to everybody today. And they're the ones that tried to do the Bitcoin EFT, actually. I think it got rejected.
Yeah, ETF, yeah.
Or ETF, yeah.
Yeah, I was just reading that there. Very interesting.
So it just tells you like some big player coming in there, they see long-term value in it, basically. If
I know that's always a very important news headline for us, especially as artists, right? Bigger entities coming in and showing it just brings more credibility to the whole space. Not just NFTs either. It's like crypto as well.
Crypto too, yeah.
Very interesting. This is kind of our last news topic of the day today. We like to keep these ones nice and short for you guys so you can get started with your day as well. This USC the quarterback for USC, Caleb Williams, and Matt Leinart, former quarterback of USC, launch an NFT platform to help college athletes build NIL value. Williams has been one of the biggest beneficiaries of the NIL era in college football so far. So NIL is basically this newer thing coming to the NCAA where college kids can actually sell their likeness, do sponsorship deals, make money as a college athlete. And in this article, they talk about Matt Leinart teaming up with the quarterback to launch this platform called the Hall of Goats. Williams in a statement said, "I've been trying to figure out how to get into the digital collectible and NFT space for some time, but now, not until I joined the Hall of Goats team, have I seen a platform that helps amateur athletes in particular build their brands, tell their stories, and set them up for long-term success." And then it goes on just to talk about what an NFT is, how Williams is partnering with Liner. This is the Hall of Goats. If you're watching along with us, we have it up on the screen. It's just a group of really looks like very established people who have built this platform for the athletes, and very interesting stuff. They have a roadmap on here. You can check out the project yourself. We'll get all the links in the description below after the episode airs today. Yeah, I mean, interesting stuff, right? Like, athletes putting on athletes. I know maybe you can share a little before we get off. You can share a little bit of your experience with NFTs and sports. I know you're a collector. Like,
Right.
just quickly.
Yeah, I mean,
we'll talk.
I got some Spurs NFTs and stuff like that. What I really like about this is when we were growing up, none of these college athletes could get any money from their likenesses. So that was a big debate. Like, they felt like they were being used, and this big college complex was just taking advantage of them. But now, with the ruling that they can profit off their likenesses, you're seeing a new age development in this kind of platform that allows them to use NFTs to kind of support them, so that they're not just like poor college kids and such, and they have a valid way of actually making some money from what they're doing.
Yeah, and what more? There couldn't be a way to empower people to own their likeness more than a digital asset that has a transaction hash attached to that transaction. It'll like these athletes can take, like, for instance, they could make their own playing card, sell it as an NFT, and then profit from it every time it sells. They've never been
And
able to do that. Period. No athlete
right.
has. So now, not only is it like a completely underserved group of people and as NCAA or athletes that have had the opportunity to do that, but now they can do it even more than ever. That was my point.
And it's great because some athletes have great college careers and then it doesn't translate to the professional career, right? So now you're giving them that option, like, hey, we're giving you something in perpetuity that you can make money from. So I think it's great all around.
Yeah. No shade on any athletes.
Yeah, no shade. Yeah.
I still got a little grudge on Matt Leinart because Kartik and I both went to University of
UT.
Texas. That's where we met each other, and we
But he
played them in the
lost.
national champ. I know they
Yeah.
lost, but they were so good. It was like you had to
Yeah.
hate them, him and Reggie Bush and all those guys.
Yeah.
Anyways, thank you guys so much for hanging out with us today. We're going to try to do these quick clips, give you guys some industry perspective, some news perspective, and mostly we appreciate you guys. So if you're new to us, if you're here now as an old friend and you just haven't had the chance, don't forget to like the video on YouTube and subscribe on YouTube. Click that notification bell so you know when we have content out. Also, please make sure that you follow us on Twitter if you're there, or Twitch if you're there. Hit the notification bells there as well. Later this afternoon, we have our art talk where we just talk about art and artists. It's a little bit more chill. Please come join us there at 1 o'clock Central Time. Tomorrow at 1 o'clock Central Time, we have an interview with an artist. Like, we just have so much content coming out. We hope you guys get a chance to experience it. We really appreciate your support, and we'll see you guys later.